In the budget 2023, our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that the Indian economy is on the right track and is moving towards a bright future. And also our Indian economy has grown to become the 5th largest economy in the world. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Fintu and you're watching Friday First Cut series. I am Nidhi Manchanda, Certified Financial Planner and Head of Training Research and Development at Fintu. In this budget, announcements were made for major changes in tax slabs under the new tax regime and big hike in allocation for railways and capital expenditure. Budget 2023 brought a substantial relief to the salaried individuals and pensioners. Finance Minister made few announcements to make new tax regime more attractive, and it clearly indicates that the government wants taxpayer to opt for new tax regime which is more simplified. Now let us see what are the key announcements that were made in this budget to reduce the tax liability for salaried individuals, and these announcements were in favor of new tax regime. The first announcement here was related to rebate under section 87A. So in this budget, it was introduced that there will be an increase in the limit of rebate under section 87A from 5 lakh to 7 lakhs. Now currently in both the tax regime, that is old as well as new, the rebate limit is 5 lakhs. But with this budget, the limit will be increased to 7 lakhs but only under new tax regime. So what will happen is anybody whose net taxable income is up to 7 lakhs will not have to pay any tax. Please note that anybody opting for old tax regime, there will be no change, and as per earlier rules, a rebate for income up to 5 lakhs will be available and the rebate amount will be 12,500 only. But for taxpayers who are opting for new tax regime, they will have an income limit of up to 7 lakhs and they will get a rebate of up to 25,000 effectively, so that their net tax outgo will be zero. The second thing is increase in the basic exemption limit. But again, please note that this increase in the basic exemption limit is also applicable under new tax regime only, and the limit has been increased from 2.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs. The third one is revised slab rates and tax rates. Now to make the new tax regime more attractive, the slab rates have been revised and they have been reduced as well. One slab has been removed. Now there will be 5 slabs and tax rate has been reduced. So if we see the latest one, then 0 to 3 lakhs it is nil. 3 to 6 lakhs it will be 5%, 6 to 9 lakhs it will be 10%, 9 to 12 lakhs of income will have a taxation of 15%, 12 to 15 lakhs 20% and 15 lakhs and above 30%. Now if you compare this with earlier income tax rates, this is slightly lower than earlier, and anybody opting for new tax regime will save certain amount and it will result in increase in their disposable income. But if we look at old tax regime tax rates, then there is no change at all. It remains the same, which is 5%, 20% and 30%. Now the fourth change introduced is introduction of standard deduction in new tax regime. Now earlier, standard deduction of 50,000 was available to salaried individuals but only under old tax regime. But with this change, even under new tax regime, salaried employees will have the option to claim a deduction of standard deduction which is up to 50,000. Please note that because of these major changes, salaried individuals earning an income up to 7.5 lakhs will benefit significantly because of this. That is, any salaried individual earning an income up to 7.5 lakhs will not have to pay any tax. Now how will this happen is 7.5 lakh of gross income. Now this salaried individual will be able to claim a deduction of 50,000 under new tax regime. After claiming this deduction, the net taxable income comes to 7 lakhs. Now because the net taxable income is just up to 7 lakhs, the person will also be eligible for rebate under section 87A, which is being increased to 25,000, and therefore the net taxation for this individual will be zero. So any salaried individual who is earning up to 7 lakhs should be opting for new tax regime and pay zero tax. Now moving on to a couple of more announcements that were made in favor of salaried individuals, and their fifth point is related to enhanced limit of leave encashment. Currently, the tax exemption limit for leave encashment for non-government employees is 3 lakhs. Now this limit has been increased to 25 lakhs. So directly from 3 lakhs to 25 lakhs, because this 3 lakhs was set in the year 2002, and because looking at the rise in inflation, it was seen that it is very important to hike this limit to a greater extent, and in this budget our finance minister has announced that the limit has been increased to 25 lakhs, which will benefit salaried individuals. The next point, that is the sixth point, is related to surcharge. Now surcharge rates have been reduced. The highest surcharge which is applicable has been reduced from 37% to 25%. But please note again, this is applicable only under new tax regime. As you can see in the table, the surcharge applicable for people earning an income more than 2 crores will now have to pay 25% instead of 37% earlier. So this will definitely benefit individuals whose income is more than 2 crores. This announcement would reduce the maximum effective surcharge rate from 42.7% to 39%. There was also one more small change related to deduction of family pension of up to 15,000. Now this deduction was available only under old tax regime earlier, but with this budget, this particular deduction will now be available under new tax regime as well. You can see that there are a couple of initiatives taken to make the new tax regime more attractive, and not only this, the government has also made new tax regime as the default tax regime. And only if someone would want to opt for old tax regime, they will have the option to do so. But by default, new tax regime will be selected. So these were the tax benefits that were introduced in the budget 2023, which will help you to increase your in-hand income and reduce your tax outgo. And not only this, there were a couple of investment related announcements which were made in the budget, on which we'll be soon releasing a video. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel.